the government of Rwanda works to give these children their brightest possible future, the International Education Exchange is doing its part.
We are the children of Africa, children.
With the big dream of one day supporting all teachers in Rwanda in learner-centered teaching and English as a medium of instruction, the International Education Exchange hired 14 professional teacher trainers to work in 14 schools in 2 districts. These 14 schools have over 400 teachers and 27,000 students. During 2 weeks of intensive training, IEE trainers were equipped with specific strategies to assist teachers in finding new ways of engaging students in the learning process.
Learner-centered teaching is whereby a teacher gives a chance to children to discover, to think, and do things independently.
Trainers worked side by side with teachers to address specific challenges in the classrooms and schools where they work.
This teacher is called Suzanne, and she wanted to have a lesson of science, and she didn't know what to do. So she came to me asking for some help. And we sat together, I asked her some ideas. She contributed a lot. Only for me, I just tried to help her get the English to use in her lesson. And all of a sudden she was actually capable to do it because she happened to follow every step we had in the lesson plan.
Trainers and teachers worked together to create lesson plans that accomplish the objectives of the Rwandan curriculum using learner-centered principles and English. By moving from traditional teacher-focused seating arrangements to patterns where students face one another, trainers and teachers encourage students to collaborate and communicate. Assessments showed that in just 8 weeks, communicative activities between students increased by 22%.
This is my father, Roger. This is my mother, Laos.
What did they do for you?
My father pays school fees. My mother cooks nice food. Yes.
Also, trainers demonstrate lessons that involve simple learning aids and encourage students to use English in fun and educational ways.
I missed it. Please enjoy your stay. Feel home. Thank you. This is something small. This is something very cheap. Are we together, my friends? You don't need to buy it. Go to your kitchen. You have it. Don't throw it when you bring tomatoes. Just get it. I don't know how to draw, but my student drew it for me. So we are trying to see how we can make teaching more fun, realistic, concrete, and something that learners will not forget.
After 8 weeks of working with teachers and schools, creating learner-centered lesson plans, problem solving, rearranging classrooms, demonstrating lessons, creating local learning aids, holding debates in English, and much more, we are seeing exciting results. Teachers are taking risks and embracing learner-centered methods.
Good morning, John. Good morning, Father.
Dance, everybody dance, even for the morning day. This is how our children dance, even for the morning day.
Previously bare classrooms have now come alive with inexpensive, locally available learning aids like this rice sack, which can now be seen covering walls and hanging from ceilings. This teacher used a bamboo reed to teach fractions to his math class. Some teachers are now using group work to to give all students an opportunity to practice speaking English and to promote critical thinking. Here's one headmaster speaking about the impact of having the encouragement of an English-speaking IEE trainer, Christine, at his school.
We're still starting, but how far we are, it's something we are going to change, because it was very cumbersome for teachers to communicate to themselves using English language. And up to now, when they come, it is our condition this time, when they come in my office, they have to present to communicate with me using English language.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's since the program has started?
Since Christine came here.
During one trimester of training, the number of teachers speaking English more than half of the time increased by 20%, and the number of students increased by 14%.
Through this program of IEE, it's just enhancing teachers to become familiar, to talk English and to teach English easily as the ministry needs to manipulate, to implement this policy.
The International Education Exchange works to support Rwanda's Ministry of Education by assisting in teacher training. By partnering with the government and its teachers, we hope to give these children an opportunity to live their dreams.
We want the happiness.